Hi, my name is Morten, and in this video we will be talking about price groups in Ucommerce. Here you will experience what price groups are and how you maintain them and what impacts it has in the system. So price groups is the ability to define different price points for your products. A price group is basically just a currency and a VAT rate. So once you have created a price group, you will now be able to maintain pricing within that particular price point. It's great if you have many different prices in your webshop that you want to present for the users. Maybe you want to show a list price and a sales price. Maybe you want to let individual users have individual price points, for example, in a B2B scenario. Maybe you have visitors that require the same currency but have different VAT rates, and so on and so forth. So it allows you to maintain many prices for your product all in once. So let's explore how you can create a price group. Under settings and catalogs and price groups, we can see the existing price groups already in the system. We can of course delete them if we want to. But since a price is associated with a price group, that's probably not what you want to do right away. Also, price groups are usually something that are very core to your webshop, so it's not something that you necessarily want to maintain on a daily basis. It's something that you set up once, and then should your requirements evolve over time, then together with whoever creates the webshop, you will define that we now need a new price groups, and then we can start to implement it and use it for what we need. We can also create them, of course, and when we click create, we will be presented with an option to give it a name, which is basically what defines this price group. So it's something that makes sense for the store manager that are maintaining the webshop on a daily basis. It could, for example, B2B, euro, and my currency is euros, and my VAT rate is 0 whenever it's a B2B user. And when we save this up, we will now be able to set pricing for our products in this price group. We can see here that I have 3 price groups in my systems, which means that I will now be able to configure 3 different prices for my products in the back office. So let's try just to quickly navigate to a product, so you can see how it looks like from a product editor perspective. I find this product called Black and White Wonderland. So for my product here, I can now set the B2B price, which in this case will be 200. So we can now maintain all the different price points for my system here. Besides having a price on the product itself, we can also have pricing on variants, which allows you to further set up a price point for your product. So if your product itself does not have the price, but your variant has special pricing, then we can of course also configure a price per variant that we have. So the pricing is determined on the catalogs, which means that for the price groups I have in my system, I can for each catalog set the default price group, which is what the price the user sees when he enters the shop initially. And then we can change into to all the other allowed price groups in the systems via the API. So should I determine that the user that I have right now requires another list of prices, then we just swap into that price group. And for the visitor that visits the web shop, this will be valid throughout the entire shop experience. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video and see you in the next one.